members of the Board of Directors of the Small Business Association, management and staff, sponsors of Small Business Week 2021, members of the SBA, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the launch of Small Business Week 2021, again being brought to you via this virtual platform. I'm sure that you will all agree with me. It may even be an understatement that the last year has been a very challenging one for our business community. And we know this because of the continued impact of the COVID-19 pandemic on our countries and on our economies. But despite this, we are still determined that this year, our 18th year of hosting a Small Business Week, we will continue to highlight the contribution of the small business sector to economic and social development. This year, we will again shine the spotlight on this critical sector that continues to make a significant contribution to our lives and livelihoods. And so, without exception, we are back with another Small Business Week. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, well, given the fact that we started last year using this virtual mechanism, how has it been for many of our members during the fiscal period under review? How has the events for 2020 been received? How were they executed? So before we get into our plans for Small Business Week 2021, we're going to pause just for a few moments to look back at 2020. Join with me as we review some of the highlights from last year's week of activities, and also as we hear from some of our members who were awarded last year, some of our members who were part of the various events, how they fared on account of the global pandemic of COVID-19 on their businesses. Let's take a look.
As a new business, or even an existing business in a new region, recognition from your professional peer group helps to validate your choices. Winning the startup business last year has not only provided some level of validation, but has been motivating in overcoming the daily challenges all new businesses face, and we were no exception, and specifically while going through the additional challenges of the COVID pandemic. The trophy alone is very beautiful. It stands in our little office. It will always be a reminder of that opening period for us. You can't take it back.
Thank you.
Our company is a company of people, and we accepted the award on behalf of all our people because it's on the backs of their support that helps us to achieve. At the end of the day, to be in business means that every day you must compete to be better than your competitor. So we understand being competitive is necessary, both to make you successful, but also to make you better. These achievements, no matter how small, makes us better.
Thank you.
SBA has proven to be an organization that really embraces its members, and especially in the fledgling years, helps us in our areas of immaturity and weakness. That has been the real advantage that one gets from these events and competitions that are so effective for the members of this association. For this, we are extremely grateful for the level of support we have received from our introduction to the SBA, and this has continued to now.
Thank you.
The COVID lockdowns of 2020 and the beginning of this year were very difficult for everyone. Our company is a technology-enabled company and used the initial period of the lockdowns to reassess our business processes, both internally and customer interaction, trying to understand where we could become more efficient internally and develop more portable routes to our customers when a visit was just not possible, either our customers to us or us to them. This downtime really helped First, with our internal communication in particular, and many of the improvements were directly applicable to our external communication.
From everyone at Studio Travertini Italia, thank you.
Hello, I am Portia, cosmetic formulator of Imoro Spa and Wellness Products. We have won many awards through the Small Business Association, including the 2020 Minister Award for Innovation, as well as the Micro Business Award. Since COVID has happened, it has had quite an impact on our business. We have switched up our sales, such as instead of majority of our sales being retail, it has now switched to our professional side, where we cater more towards the professional therapists as well as individual spas on the island. And this has been due to the situations that spas have been having with delay in shipping, as well as a lack of products due to high demand worldwide. Since winning these awards, especially the Innovation Award, has allowed us to be more out there in the public eye, to let them know that a part of our business is not just creating for ourselves, but creating for other individuals as well and companies. Through this period of winning the award up until now, we have gained additional private label contracts, as well as researching and developing products for other individual and spas. We're looking forward for Small Business Week 2021, and I urge and encourage those of you who are not members to join up. This is your opportunity to be out there, as well as promote and explore the opportunities that the Small Business Association has to offer. They're great added value to you personally, as well as your business, whether it is through one of their training programs that they offer ever so often that are very informative and can cater to any business. We have benefited from these programs as well, and we encourage you to do the same. Explore all that the Small Business Association has to offer. Thank you.
Part of the administrative team at Courtyard Caterers. Courtyard Caterers is a catering establishment that was established over 50 years ago by well-known caterer and entrepreneur Mr. Trevor Hope. We have been part of the catering conglomerate of Barbados for the last 50 years, where we produce tasty meals, cater to corporate Barbados and individuals. We cater to all types of events, weddings, parties, christenings, whatever occasion you have, we can provide the necessary culinary delights to suit your occasion. We at Courtyard, over the past year, because we have been affected severely by the effects of COVID-19. Everyone knows that COVID-19 has affected the world, not only in Barbados, but throughout the world. So that we are, at this time, we have to think outside of the box. We have to be able to put measures in place to keep our business afloat. And in doing that, we were able to start our curbside lunches, where a lot of businesses had come up with that idea, and so we have done it in our own unique way, where we do it on Sundays. We cater to more than 100 people each Sunday. We cater to, we present different menus tailored to suit whatever occasion the particular Sunday might be. We, like Father's Day, like Mother's Day, we do special menus to tantalize our customers who have continued to support us throughout our tenure being part of during this time. So we just wanted to say that COVID-19 have dealt us a blow, but that did not stop us from doing what we had to do in order to stay afloat. And the curbside lunches have been able to assist us. At this time, I wanted to say that the Small Business Association was very helpful in helping us to go ahead and formulate plans to be able to go forward in whatever aspirations we had in keeping the business afloat. In doing that, over the last 3 years, we have been fortunate to be awardees of the Small Business Association. Last year we managed to get 2 of the top awards, which has propelled us in being able to continue to produce the best that we can, to produce all of the menus and to cater to our customers' need in this time, in this pandemic time, when we're expected to do outside of what we are accustomed doing. And so therefore we just want to thank the Small Business Association for their continued support in believing in us and helping us to be able to continue to stay afloat, to continue to do what we do best. This is Courtyard Caterers, this is who we are, and we just want to continue to be the best that we can be with the help of the Small Business Association.
Hello, my name is Erica Smith. I'm CEO of COSGAP. COSGAP is a collective management organization, and the acronym stands for Copyright Society of Composers, Authors and Publishers. What does it mean? COSGAP administers the copyrights in music on behalf of songwriters, music publishers, performers and producers of song recordings. Locally, we represent about 1,400 people, but we also have agreements with similar organizations across the world. For the past year and a half, like other small businesses, COSGAP has had to cope with a very difficult situation. Our revenue comes from the licensing of the use of music, and as you might expect, with very few live events, our events generally, and with the close down of the economy a couple times, we really had some challenging times. Not only did the organization have to deal with these challenges, but our members. And as you would know, members of the entertainment community locally have had an extremely difficult time. So what did we do? COSGAP had to quickly relook its processes so that it became a more digital organization functioning remotely, whilst at the same time keeping the standards of our services to the highest level. We also had to find ways to assist our members, and we did this by paying royalties earlier than we normally would, and paying what we called allowances to members, top-ups, to assist them. We also established specific funds to help those in especially dire situations. As far as our clients are concerned, those who use music, we have been trying to demonstrate to them that we are walking alongside you with this. And in that regard, we've been offering concessionary rates, discounts, waiver fees, and payment plans. And so far I must say that everyone seems keen to play their part. We have to be there to help our entertainers, and COSGAP is committed to that cause. Last year, in 2020, we were awarded a group award from the Small Business Association. This very beautiful piece of art, it's our second we won one as well in 2018. And I must say that it is a motivation to the organization and its staff. There's an intense sense of pride when we are able to win this award. What does it do other than motivate our staff? First of all, it helps to build the recognition of the COSCAP brand and to help our audience to understand that we are a business, a professional organization. And we have to develop, like any other business, strategies, policies, and ways of working to ensure we grow and continuously expand our operations. So for all of you who are thinking of joining the SBA, I'm saying to you, it really does help in terms of building a network with other small businesses in the island. And if you're thinking of applying for an award, I would strongly suggest you go for it.
Hi, my name is Kathy Daniel, and I'm the CEO of Southpaw Graphics Inc., a graphic design and print brokerage company that I operate from my home office in Bridgecote Terrace, North St. George. And this COVID situation has been pretty much a nightmare for everyone I've come into contact with. You know, I don't think anybody had global pandemic on their bingo card for the year 2021, but here we are. The good side of a crisis, however, is that it can, in some cases, push people into making changes that they perhaps could have made earlier. In my case, one of the things that I was able to do was to implement my online print shop and to utilize the purposes of a courier for pickup and delivery of the finished product. So when someone orders business cards from me, they can even do it online through the print shop. When the order is complete, we can arrange delivery using the courier, who is, very trustworthy, follows all the protocols and everything. And you can even pay me via online banking. So I've really tried to embrace the technology of the 21st century and move away from the in-person stuff because, it's safer that way until we in Barbados, not to mention the rest of the world, start to get a handle on the COVID-19 situation. We just need to be as cautious as possible and to follow the protocols and to play it safe. So I was really glad to be able to do that, and it's paying really good dividends. I'm seeing a serious uptick in business now. I would say this is the end of August. May and June were really rough, and then I think people started to kind of get their feet under them again. And I particularly focus on micro enterprises, so to be able to help people start up if they have what would have been a side hustle and maybe they've lost their official work for whatever reason, layoffs, or if you're in something like the hospitality industry, boy, a lot of hits taken there. Anyway, my focus is to help small businesses, micro enterprises get started and get going, to be able to assist them with design work for their logo, a good logo, something that is memorable, something that can be used across a broad spectrum of media, that can be used on business cards, which I can also help produce and so forth. And, of course, social media. And I don't do it all myself. I learned that lesson the hard way. So I have trusted affiliates with whom I work, and they can provide a broad range of services, whether it's signage, accounting even, or bookkeeping for the small business to make sure that things are kept in the right order. And the printing of flyers, business cards, whatever materials that the person might need, I can usually find a way to get it done right, get it done in a cost-efficient manner. And usually the customer is very, very happy. And that makes me happy, because customer service is what it's about. I don't claim to be the world's greatest graphic designer, but I will tell you this: I will provide my customers with the best service that I can possibly manage. And brag alert, I've won awards for it. So go figure. Well, in 2020, Southpaw Graphics, my company, won the SBA President's Award. Now that was definitely a highlight. It was the virtual edition because of course we had to follow the COVID protocols and whatnot. But boy, that was wonderful. This meant a lot to me because the SBA and I have a long relationship going back several years. I found them to be an excellent source of advice, resources, networking, you name it. And they've also assisted me by sponsoring me when I did the CVQ in starting and running a small business. And that, my friends, was a huge turning point for my business. One of the challenges I think that entrepreneurs face is that we're really good at doing what we do. If it's graphic design, baking cakes, whatever it is, we're not too good at business. So having some formal training in that was a huge help for me. And I saw the results with an increase in revenue. And I really appreciate the support that the SBA has given me over the years. And I strongly recommend them to anyone who's starting out. Come and have a talk with the SBA, because you never know. That's how I started.
So as you heard from several of our members, it was a challenging year. But we knew that. And we understood that because of reduced economic activity, the small business sector would, as a result of that, be affected. But what you also heard was a commitment by our members to stay the course, to innovate, to change their business models, to try new approaches that they can continue to survive. What you also heard was the significance of organizations like the Small Business Association to partner with our stakeholders, to hold their hands, as it were, to navigate those challenges. And so we are here now in 2021, about to launch this year's week of activities. And again, we're going to shine the spotlight on the contribution of this sector and the work being done by so many, hundreds, might I even say thousands out there, that are seeking to keep their businesses alive. Now, as we launch the week of activities, let us turn our attention now to our president as he delivers the official welcome.
Directors of the SBA, CEO and staff, title sponsor of Small Business Week, Flow Business, members of the SBA, ladies and gentlemen, greetings. It is a distinct honor to give this brief address as we start Small Business Week 2021. We wish to first thank Flow Business for being the title sponsor of this week's proceedings. The SBA is proud to announce that this year's event marks the 18th consecutive year that we will highlight the contribution of MSMEs to national development via a week of activities. Despite the challenges, we remain determined to succeed, and our theme this year, Building Back Better, the road to a resilient and resourceful recovery, is testament to the resolve of success across the association. Small Business Week 2021 is being held against the backdrop of severely depressed economic conditions nationally due to the prolonged impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. The SBA has always held that small business is big business, as the contribution to the socio-economic fabric of our country by MSMEs is of significant value, and we feel strongly that greater focus has to be placed on the MSME sector at this time to assist with the transformational efforts needed to recover economically. We value the partnership of the Ministry of Energy, Small Business and Entrepreneurship, along with our stakeholders, and it must be underscored that the SBA, having over 1,600 members and 7 group members, is no insignificant contributor to our country's economy. Therefore, it must become a reality that special attention is given by governmental leaders to not only transform the sector at this critical time of global depression, but to be instrumental in creating a flight plan, if I may use that term in this context, that will secure a positive growth curve into the coming years. The small business sector must grow and perform positively in the coming years. It must be stated, to give a fair and balanced view, that while anecdotal information suggests that all sectors are strained due to the reduced economic activity, there are some exceptions, including cleaning firms, manufacturers of cleaning products and personal protective equipment, online services, and businesses that have adopted delivery mechanisms into their business models, where revenue-generating activities have increased. Small Business Week now represents a moment to recognize those men and women of our beloved country who have, through sheer determination and tenacity, have not relinquished their vision and have sustained their physical operations despite exceptionally challenging circumstances. Finally, this week's activities seek also to galvanize stakeholders in the sector to work toward improving the future of the sector. As I close, it is my pleasure to welcome you again to Small Business Week 2021. Do participate in each day's activities. Enjoy them and be safe. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for those warm words of welcome. This year, 2021, it is my pleasure to introduce a new title sponsor for Small Business Week. We have Flow Business, who've joined with us to ensure that we're able to deliver a suite of reliable and credible technology and internet services for the membership of the SBA and for the wider small business community. Now, this is significant because in this environment where most of our services and even our goods are being delivered via a virtual platform, it is important that we're able to strengthen and enable our members and the sector to do business. And so Flow has stepped forward, as it were, and joined with us, partnered with us this year to ensure that Small Business Week can be delivered, can be presented to our stakeholders. As the saying goes, they've placed their money where their mouth is. And so it is my pleasure at this time to invite Mr. Roberts from Flow Business to deliver the title sponsor's remarks. Flow Business, the telecommunications provider of Small Business Week 2021.
Colleagues, friends, business partners, valued stakeholders, good day on behalf of Cable and Wireless Communications through our Flow Business brand. We are proud to be the title sponsors of this year's Small Business Week with the theme Building Back Better, the road to a resilient and resourceful recovery. When we launched Flow Business 2 years ago, it represented a new and distinct way of engaging with small business in Barbados. We did this because we believe, no, we know that small business is big business. Likewise, this year's theme is extremely timely as we come together to leverage our strengths and explore the ways we can collaborate on our synergies. From our perspective as Barbados' leading telecoms provider, we see this year's theme as even more relevant as we continue our efforts to support our critical small business sector with simplicity, transparency, market-leading combinations of super-fast internet and reliable voice connections. Let me also take this opportunity to congratulate our colleagues at the Small Business Association of Barbados for continuing to promote this important sector, which really is the lifeblood of our local economy. And while this very same sector continues to create job opportunities and help drive economic activity in the face of COVID-19 pandemic, they have also been some of the hardest hit. We understand. I'm speaking about people who run their business with maybe a single internet connection and a telephone line. Listen, we're in this together. We also know that there are thousands of small businesses depending on us for access to reliable connections each and every day. And I want you to know that Flow Business is here to partner with you to help build back even better. The COVID-19 pandemic, perhaps better than any event in history, has demonstrated the critical importance that telecoms infrastructure plays in keeping businesses, governments, and societies connected and properly functioning. And especially for small businesses, we have certainly seen firsthand the increase in the demand for capacity and bandwidth, along with the need for reliable IT infrastructure and around-the-clock support. At Flow Business, we are proud to operate the strongest, fastest, and most reliable networks in Barbados. And we want you to know that we will be by your side today, tomorrow, for as long as it takes. In the coming weeks, we'll also be launching our new and enhanced products for the small business sector that will build even more upon the foundation we laid last year with the introduction of our smart solutions. The smart solutions from Flow Business include tailored website creation in less than a week, with an option to add online shop plus a digital help desk with 24/7 technical and digital help beyond products and services. As we continue to adapt to our new reality, there's no doubt the demand for online engagement will continue to grow. Digital disruption is real, and it is happening now. And now is the time to be transformational. We're here as the partner that will help to keep you thriving and growing on the road to a resilient and resourceful recovery. If you need a new service or want to relook at your current connections, we're here for you. So please, get in touch. We're at your service. Thank you once again, and we look forward to yet another successful Small Business Week. Do enjoy.
trust you enjoy that wonderful rendition. Now, this year's theme for Small Business Week is Building Back Better, the road to a resilient and resourceful recovery. And each year during Small Business Week, we seek to bring a theme that we believe is relevant, that addresses the current business environment affecting the sector. And we believe strongly that our focus now on building back better, our focus on a resilient and resourceful recovery reflects our current reality. What is it that we are seeking to achieve as we engage our stakeholders in this national conversation? As we look to rebuild, we understand that the impact of COVID-19 on our economy, on our business sector, on our society at large, will now require us to transform the way we do business. And we're suggesting that a key element of that transformation has to be a focus on resilience, helping our small business community and the MSME ecosystem at large to be able to demonstrate resilience to exogenous shocks, to understand and appreciate the kind of resources that are needed to have sustainable growth. And so this is going to be our focus during Small Business Week 2021. As we look at the logo for Small Business Week, it conveys a journey, and we are on a journey. We are on a road towards recovery. There are three key themes in this logo that we wish to share with you this afternoon. The first is this, that on this road, we must be able to build networks. We must be able to work together. We cannot recover individually. We can't recover really without the support and the assistance of key partners and key stakeholders. So networks will be critical in this journey and on this road to recovery. The next thing we see is that while we want to realize economic growth and while we all appreciate the importance of economic growth, that growth will not only be driven by the traditional forms of business, the industrial type business activity, but that growth must also include the creative sector. That growth must include a focus on the blue economy. And so what this particular image is suggesting is that growth in the future must be driven by a focus on the orange economy, on the blue economy, in addition to our traditional industrial sector. And the third point is this: growth in the future, post-COVID-19, or some even suggest COVID-19 will be around for a while, but on this road, growth must also be driven by technology. One lesson learned from this pandemic is the need for digital platforms, the need for digital type operations, for business models that are driven by technology. And so this, ladies and gentlemen, reflects our thoughts for 2021. That as we roll out Small Business Week this year, as we engage our stakeholders in this national conversation, as we seek to build back better, this building process has to be one that encourages resilience, focuses on a resourceful recovery, but also one that understands and embodies the appreciation of building networks, the use of technology, and a marriage, if you will, of the creative blue economy with our traditional industrial economy. Ladies and gentlemen, this reflects our thoughts for Small Business Week 2021 and the logo and theme that we've presented for you this afternoon. So what do we have in store for Small Business Week 2021? Let's hear now from some of our partners.
Hi, I'm Apostle Stephen Holford, the Senior Minister here at New Dimensions Ministries. Just putting out an invitation for you to join the Small Business Association for their activities, and especially for the church service with New Dimensions Ministries on September the 19th at 8:30. Join us online on Facebook, NDM Barbados, on YouTube, NDM Barbados, and there'll be a special message from Senator Dr. Lynette Holder to each and every one of you. I'm sure you will not want to miss that. We want to thank God for the Small Business Association and how they've developed the micro, small, and medium enterprises in Barbados, and for the excellent job they're doing. So in their week of activities and all that they will do, we declare God's blessing upon them. And we pray even in this trying time that the businesses will do extremely well. Remember this verse of scripture: the Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life, of whom I shall be afraid. As God is with you, you will make it through. So we declare blessings on you and look forward for you joining us on September the 19th at 8:30 online with New Dimensions Ministries, NDM Barbados, on YouTube and Facebook. God bless you as you celebrate.
Hi, my name is Deodat Maharaj, and I'm the Executive Director of the Caribbean Export Development Agency. The Caribbean Export Development Agency is the lead regional institution charged with the responsibility of advancing Caribbean trade globally and steering investment our way. We at the Caribbean Export Development Agency, we are absolutely delighted to partner with the Barbados Small Business Association as they launch Small Business Week in Barbados, starting on the 19th of September 2021. We are particularly pleased to partner with the Barbados Small Business Association as they implement the State of the Sector Conference that will take place on the 21st of September 2021. And why is the State of the Sector Conference so important? It's because micro, small and medium scale enterprises account for the majority of jobs across this Caribbean of ours. And in these unprecedented times in which we are living, caused by the coronavirus pandemic, restoring resilience and advancing recovery would be very vital going forward. But to be successful in that venture, we need to support micro, small and medium scale enterprises. And these are some of the issues that will be reviewed and looked at in the State of the Sector Conference. We are also very happy that the State of the Sector Conference this year is going to focus not only on Barbados, but the state of the sector across this Caribbean of ours. We certainly encourage you to participate in what will be an exciting initiative. Thank you.
Hi all, my name is Dania Grace and I am a young entrepreneur of the Enterprise in Action Youth Program. I have two upcoming businesses, Teen Joy and Young Minds New Business. Teen Joy is a clothing and accessory store that caters to all teenagers while providing affordable and trendy fashion. Young Minds New Business was created to promote, advertise, and support businesses owned by the youth of Barbados. As the brainchild of the New Biz Knowledge Building Seminar, we had our first seminar entitled Entrepreneurship and the Digital Market. This was a success with the partnership of the Small Business Association and a few other organizations who also assist the sector. The seminar was intended to educate and guide emerging young entrepreneurs, where they have discussions on innovative business strategies to maximize their business ideas, technology and the ability to expand their customer base, cyber and information security, and local opportunities to access training and support. Needless to say, this was a successful seminar and loads of positive feedback were given from the entrepreneurs who attended. The Enterprise in Action Youth Program has been very hands-on with the young entrepreneurs of the Young Minds New Business since the seminar. as they have been given opportunities, assistance where possible, and develop activities to assist the young entrepreneurs in further developing their knowledge. I knew from a very young age that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Why? 1, because I wanted to work for myself and I honestly can't see myself working for anybody else. 2, seeing happy customers makes me happy and it gives me the push to keep going. 3, I want to be successful and it's what I truly want to do for a living. And 4, of course, the money. Although I knew I wanted to be a successful entrepreneur, I still needed guidance on how to achieve this goal. And with the help of the Small Business Association, I am able to do so. The Enterprise in Action Youth Program, which is offered in schools, has benefited me and my businesses. It educated me on ways to market my business, finding local opportunities to access training and support, taking risks that could benefit me in the near or far future, and pushing me to develop multiple streams of income and broaden my knowledge about entrepreneurship. This program, in essence, has allowed me to develop my entrepreneurial mindset, and for this, I am happy that I participated. So all young people within the reach of my voice, I say to you today, don't let opportunities like the Enterprise in Action Youth Program go unnoticed. This is a step in the right direction. I am a living testimony to this excellent program and a proud entrepreneur and motivator to the youth within the businesses developed. Thanks once again to the Small Business Association of Barbados, and join us on the 22nd of September for the Virtual Youth Forum. See you then.
In addition to the educational aspects of Small Business Week, we will also feature on the Friday of our week the awards event and networking session. But this is held each year to allow us that opportunity to recognize our members, those who have excelled, those who've done well during the previous fiscal year, and especially in this COVID environment, we would want to really pause and celebrate those small business owners, those firms that have sought to keep their doors open, that have looked to put in place new ways of doing business, innovative strategies and innovative programs, changing their business models in order to adapt and to adjust that they can remain viable at this time. There are a number of awards to be presented during this event. They include the Business Startup Award, the Micro Business Award, the Small Business Award, the Group Membership Award, the President's Award, and the Minister's Award for Innovation. Let me at this time say congratulations to all those members who have already applied and who will be going through that process with our judging team in the ensuing days to vie for one of these awards. Congratulations to you all for participating in this process. This year's Small Business Week, we also have something very special for the members of the public, those stakeholders, friends, and associates of the SBA. We are inviting you to follow us to Small Business Week, where you can win up to $10,000 in cash and prizes. Very simple. Each day, we will post a number of firms on our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And we're simply asking you to visit our pages, tag at least 5 firms each day. Tag 5 firms. Or you can also text the name of your favorite business to short code 3456 using a Flow mobile phone. That is, text 3456, the name of your favorite business, using a Flow mobile phone. All text messages are free, so you can text as many times as you like. At the end of each day, the business with the most tags on our social media pages and the most text messages will advance to our final round to win one of our prizes. But that's not all. You also get the opportunity each week to win one of the consolation prizes. Just simply tag or text as many times as you like, and you'll get the chance as well to win. It is that easy. And this is our opportunity for you to participate during Small Business Week. Remember, follow us to Small Business Week and win up to $10,000 in cash and prizes.
Follow us to Small Business Week and win up to $10,000 in cash and prizes. Here's how to play. Find and tag 5 businesses from the list of firms posted on the SBA's social media pages, or text the name of your favorite business to short code 3456 using Flow Mobile. All text messages are free, so text as many times as you want. You text or tag the most businesses on any day, and you get the prize for that day. Businesses, get your customers on board to support you. It's that easy. So play to win and support our small businesses. Promotion runs September 3 to 20. Vote, 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 and text into SBW 2021. Sponsored by Flow Business, the official telecommunications provider of Small Business Week 2021.
Now, this could not be possible without our sponsors. And we want to say thank you to all those who have come forward this year, despite the challenging economic environment we're in, to support Small Business Week. First of all, our title sponsor, Flow Business, the telecommunications provider of Small Business Week 2021.
Rita's Business plus Flow Business equals endless opportunities. We're here to keep Rita's company and businesses like yours growing and thriving. With tools like website creation and eMarketing Pro, Rita now has an online store and custom email marketing with promo through Google Ads. She also has access to our digital help desk, providing 24/7 expert support. Our whole suite of smart solutions is designed to fit your needs. Save more and browse our offers online. Need extra flexibility? Tailor your package. Spark your innovative spirit with us.
In addition, we thank our gold sponsors this year, the City of Bridgetown Cooperative Credit Union Limited, the Barbados Investment Development Corporation, Export Barbados, Republic Bank Barbados Limited, and the Central Bank of Barbados. We also thank our silver sponsors, the Barbados Trust Fund Limited, the Barbados Light and Power Company Limited, the Caribbean Export Development Agency. And we have several contributors: Capita Financial Services Incorporated, Cooper Kaufman Limited, and Ernst & Young Management Limited. We say thank you to all our sponsors for Small Business Week 2021.
Small Business Week 2021, Building Back Better, September 19 to 25. On Sunday, the 19th of September at 8:30 in the morning, join us online for a beautiful service at New Dimensions Ministries Church, Barbary Hill in St. Michael. On Tuesday, the 21st of September at 9:30 in the morning, tune in online to the 3rd Annual State of the Sector Conference, The Regional Perspective. On Wednesday, the 22nd of September at noon, watch our Virtual Youth Forum, a feature of the Enterprise in Action Youth Program. Then on Friday, the 24th of September at 5 in the evening, join us for the final event, the Virtual Annual Awards Ceremony and Networking Soiree. Remember, all the events are online. Even if you aren't a member of the Small Business Association, join us on the SBA's Facebook page. Celebrate with us. Small Business Week 2021, September 19 to 25. Building Back Better, the road to a resilient and resourceful recovery. Flow Business, the official telecommunications provider of Small Business Week 2021.
Wow, that was an exciting production. I want to use this moment to encourage you. Join us during Small Business Week 2021. From Sunday, the 19th, as we go to the New Dimensions Church. Tuesday, join us online for the STOSEC event. On Wednesday, again online for our youth forum. And then on Friday for the awards event and networking session. Be a part of this exciting week. Now, this could not have been possible without the support of several contributors, several sponsors, and the team behind the overall production. It is now my pleasure to say thank you. Let me thank our president, first of all, for giving us such a warm welcome this afternoon. Remarks, I'm sure you will agree, resonated the reality of our time. The fact that as small businesses, we need to stay the course, to be resilient, to focus on that resourceful recovery, because after all of the data shows that we make a significant contribution to economic and social development. We thank our title sponsor this year, Flow Business, for being a part of this event, for coming on board and ensuring that our small business sector in the ensuing weeks and months is able to maximize on the kind of technology and the internet services being provided for this sector. But not only Flow Business, we thank all of our sponsors, our gold sponsors, our silver sponsors, and those who have contributed in cash or kind to ensure we're able to produce Small Business Week this year. But in addition, we thank our members who've supported this production this afternoon, who participated in the various promotional videos. We thank you so much for your time and talent. Our Small Business Week partners as well for promoting the various events that will be held during this week. We thank you too. Can't stop there. There's some special people behind the scenes. We thank Commercial Music Incorporated, Portia Blackman and her team for the hard work in ensuring that we're able to produce this launch today. And finally, we say thank you to our staff, the team behind the scenes, as it were, those who would have worked tirelessly day in and day out to record our videos, to be able to write our scripts, to produce the various promotional activities, the branding, the flyers, all that work, that technical work that you don't see, but is critical to ensure we're able to bring this excellent production this afternoon. We say thank you. I want to single out my program assistant, Maria Carter, who has been working tirelessly at night when we are asleep. I'm sure he's been up ensuring that all of our recordings are properly edited, properly recorded, that at the end of the day, the excellence that you have known the SBA for can be realized. We say thank you. It is now up to you to join us on the 19th of September. And remember, follow us to Small Business Week 2021, where you can win cash and prizes. This is your opportunity, members of the public, friends and colleagues all, to participate in this significant event. Small Business Week this year, building back better, the road to a resilient and resourceful recovery. See you then. Bye-bye for now. God bless.